Hello, my beautiful people. Welcome back to my channel. For those that are new, my name is Nelly. Sometimes you have to walk away even though you know it's hard. We stay in situations like relationships and family, even though you know you can see that it's toxic, but we still stay in those situations. Maybe it's because it's not easy to just walk away when you think that you've invested so much, especially if it's a relationship. Sometimes it's because we want to please people and satisfy our own needs, even though you know that this is a time when you have to leave. But you still stay there hoping things will change, especially when it comes to a relationship. You know that it's time to let go. Whether it's family or friends or a job or a career, you're the one that always know that this time I need to let go. This career, I don't think it's what I really want. Or maybe it's a friend. You realize you and your friend are no longer at the same boat. Maybe they also realize that they no longer need you in their lives. It's okay, you're allowed to walk away. Why stay with people that are going to make your life miserable? Your emotional health is worth it than being stressed anyway. So it's okay to walk away. It's like pouring water in a bucket full of holes at the bottom. No matter how much effort you patch that bucket with glue, eventually it will loosen up. That water will push through it anyway. So no matter how much water you pour into that bucket, it will always remain empty anyway. Now, contract to a relationship, no matter how much love and effort and affection you put into this relationship, your partner will remain indifferent towards you. These things are completely waste of time. So don't keep pouring water into a bucket full of holes. You need to walk away. You need to make that decision that it's time for you to walk away. Why would you want to stay with somebody that doesn't want to be with you? You've got better things to do in your life. The best thing for you to do is just to walk away. And when you walk away, mean it. Don't keep walking and coming back. Don't decide that you're going to walk today and then 2 days down the line, you're back. When somebody shows you who they really are from the beginning, trust and believe them. They are showing you who they really are. That's a hint as well. If they begin to do things that you no longer understand, it's a hint as well. Don't think you can change them, or maybe you changing, they will change as well. Nobody can change them. Only God can do that. Unless, of course, they're open for change. Some people do get to change, especially when they become Christians, but some, they just don't. If you see that there's no changes, walk away. It doesn't make sense to keep staying in a situation when you know that this person will never change. Some people will even tell you that, old as I am, I can't change now, I'll never change. They are telling you that they won't change. So no matter how much effort you try, it's like you're wasting your time because they don't want to change. Don't let them steal your joy and happiness. It's not worth it. Even people close to you as well, like your family, you have to make those decisions. When you find yourself that it's even difficult to breathe when you're around these people, you need to let them go. Some are even aware that you are drowning in misery. Do what's best for you. God will provide you a way to walk and separate yourself from these people. Don't say you have no choice, because everyone has got a choice. I've seen people staying in situations where they clearly know that this place is toxic, maybe in an abusive relationship, and they stay. Some will give all sorts of excuses that I invested so much in this relationship. Yes, you've invested so much in this relationship, but you are not happy. But what matters is your life, and you're constantly being abused, and your excuse is you've invested so much. How many people have invested in relationships and they still live? And what is the investment anyway? Because maybe the investment is staying with this person hoping that they'll marry you. If you're not married and the person is abusing you, or you're not happy in this relationship, just walk away. Even though it hurts, just simply walk away. There's somebody out there that you can meet. Let go and forgive yourself. Don't hold on in situations that are hurting you. If you are hurt, God will heal you and restore whatever that's broken inside you. When you leave a relationship where you've been hurt before, give yourself time to heal. If it's family members, remove yourself from them for a while until you can get to heal. I'm not saying you should remove yourself completely, but just stay away from them so that you can be able to heal as well. A healthy relationship should bring you up instead of dragging you down. Stop lowering your self-worth by staying with somebody that doesn't respect or deserve you. You deserve better than that. If you feel like you're in a situation where you're no longer appreciated, make that decision to walk away. Whether it's that job, if you feel like that job is already toxic, find another job. Sometimes we hang into situations where we clearly know that they're not good for our emotional health. If you die tomorrow, they will replace you. and you are sitting in that miserable job. There's so many other opportunities. Maybe God is even showing you that instead of staying in that job, find something that you can do, something that you like, and build yourself a business. Because most of the time we're chasing money. What about your mental health? When stress begins to hit you, you won't know until it's too late. So don't find yourself in a situation where you think you cannot walk away. When you feel you're not appreciated anymore, it's not because they hate you. It means that their season is over. So you embrace what you have and start another season. God will bring you somebody else who you will start another season with. But before you start another season, give yourself time to heal. Especially if you're hurt. Everyone comes to our life for a reason. Maybe it's people from your job, a business, or maybe friendship as well. Everyone that is brought into your life is for a reason. So learn from it. Don't hold on to them when you know that your season with them is now over. Some people come into your life because whoever they're running from, they want you to run after them. Don't walk away for the wrong reason. It will backfire on you. Don't expect to walk and think that that person that you're leaving behind is going to run after you. Maybe they were even tired of you. You need to walk away for the right reasons. I know it's not easy to cut ties with people that you love, especially if you're in love with them. Someone needs to have that power to walk away even when it's hard. God will bring you someone in your life before you even know it. But He can only bring that person in your life once you remove that other person who's been dragging you down. This is when you realize that after letting a certain people go away from your life, things begin to open up in your life and doors begin to open. And you wonder what just happened. It's because those people that were in your life were not meant to be with you, but you kept keeping them into your space. Sometimes God will want you to leave your family as well. Look at how Abraham left his family after listening to God. God would have spoken to some of you, but you're still staying there in that situation, in that comfort zone. Your destiny that God has for you doesn't involve your family. That's why sometimes you have to leave your environment or your comfort zone in order for God to show you your destiny. Maybe the area or the place that you're in is not the place that you're supposed to be for your destiny to start opening up. That is why sometimes when God wants you to leave or God wants you to relocate, you need to listen and be an Abraham. Sometimes you have to keep hoping that things are going to be different. Stop watering dead flowers and hoping that they will flourish. Let them flourish on their own. Even when you stay or whether you walk away, especially when it comes to family, they will still blame you anyway. They will think that you're so inconsiderate that you left. You relocated and you left them behind. Not realizing that everyone has got their own destiny and God has got a destiny for each and everyone. Sometimes family can ruin your life self-esteem, especially if you're brought up from a toxic environment. This can make you bitter in life and difficult to process. When you know the enemy is right there in your house, at least when it comes to friends, you can let them go. Especially when it's those negative friends. We cannot choose our family because God put us in those families. We've got no choice but to tolerate the family that we have in our lives. But we can choose our jobs and our friends. And it's easy to walk away from that friend or that job than family. So when I'm saying be like Abraham, I mean you can leave your family and your environment, but don't completely stay away from them because you need family one day. You can't totally exclude yourself from your family. That's your family. There's nothing you can do. You don't have to completely remove yourself from your family. Just walk away and deny the power that they have over you. Sometimes family members will want to manipulate you by using their power over you. Unfortunately, they are family, and there are times when people who are just lovers of themselves. As it says in 2 Timothy verse 1 to 5, we'll become lovers of ourselves. Your family may not even be aware of the damage that they are causing on you, and they may not be apologetic and understand your boundaries, but you have to forgive them because you know what's right. Separation may also be needed at times for peace sake, as it says in Acts 15 verse 29. God may heal you from family members, even that relationship that you've been holding on for years, with the hope that it will change, and only you would know those reasons that you've tried to make it work. In 1 Corinthians 13 verse 1 says, love is patient and love is kind. You know that verse. They use it in most weddings. So as much as you love your family, you can choose to separate yourself from them. It's not that you hate them. You just want your peace of mind. And when it comes to relationship, you can just choose to let go if you see that there's no love. What are you still doing in a situation with a person that doesn't love you, who's not kind to you? Instead, you feel like you're in a toxic environment. You should be in a happy environment. God knows that the man that He's going to send to you will be yours. So you need to be patient with him while He prepares him, and He will bring him to you, meaning you will cross paths. So you need to trust Him. Sometimes God will be the one that will remove that person from you, and you are holding on Him with the hope that maybe this person is from God. And you start praying and negotiating with God to change him. And yet you don't know that God is the one that is removing that person from you because He's got someone better for you. You're holding on this person because you feel like you invested so much in this relationship. Sadly, the people that we trust are the ones that are going to let us down. The answer is, do not try and do more. Stop trying to change them. Let them figure it out on their own. If they want you in their lives, they'll make that effort to treat you right. You treat people the way you want to be treated as well. And if you put up with their toxic behavior, they will think you're okay with that. And they will carry on and do that. You didn't correct it in the beginning. In most times in the beginning of the relationship, we never say what we want. And later on in life, you can't stand it. Teach them how you want them to treat you. Sometimes you have to make that decision to walk away. It may be hard, but you have to walk away. Thank you for watching, and see you on the next video. God bless you.